Hey, and welcome to the HopCast.
Thanks for joining us once again, everybody.
I'm Brad Chmielewski,
My name is Ken Hunnemeder.
and we got a couple new beers from a brewery we're really not familiar with.
That's right, and from a state that we're not really familiar with.
Yeah.
These beers are from Lazy Magnolia, and they're out of Mississippi.
Right, and apparently this is the first package brewery since Prohibition, and that
Right.
was 2003.
Yeah, it's pretty astonishing that they haven't had one brewery down that way that's been bottling or canning any beers. So kind of crazy, but
Yeah, it's Mississippi.
But yeah, we got a couple beers from them. They have a Southern Pecan Brown Ale, and we have their Deep South Pale Ale. It's kind of a husband and wife team.
And that
cats.
Southern Pecan, it won I think bronze in the World Beer Cup. So
Should be pretty tasty
yeah,
beers.
kudos to them for winning an award and not being around that long.
Yeah. So yeah, let's crack into these and see how they taste.
Pale ale first.
Cool.
So we got a pretty big fluffy head on there.
Yeah, really nice looking beer. It's extremely brilliant. It almost looks like kind of has like a bourbon on the rocks type of color to it.
Throw some couple of big ice cubes in there. We're good to go.
Yeah, but looking really, really nice. Done some nice filtering on this beer.
And yeah, from the head, you're getting a good hop addition in there.
Yeah, nice fruity notes on the nose.
Yeah, candy.
Yeah, certainly hop forward as you expect from an American Pale Ale. Smells delicious. Cheers.
That's really sweet. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it's got quite a bit of malt in there too. There's like that fruity candy hop, and actually the bitterness is coming in on the back end. But it does have a very kind of in-your-face malt backbone to it.
It's not as refreshing as I was hoping for. It's crazy hot today.
Yes, it is about 97 degrees out here.
And you want a pale ale that's going to refresh you, and this seems a little just heavy. But it's good, but...
Yeah, I think to me it's not really it's kind of medium bodied to me. It's not really overwhelming. It's not coating my mouth or anything like that. But it does have a little bit of that residual sweetness to it.
I'm trying to think, what would... We're so used to hopped up pale ales lately in this.
Yeah, this is
maybe
well more balanced
maybe
pale.
that's what I'm missing. I'm Daisy Cutter and all the others in that lineup. They're just like IPA Masters pale ales.
Yeah, I find this actually quite palatable just because it is, there is some balance point between the malts and the hops. And that's actually what you should be looking for in an American pale ale, because this isn't really a West Coast style of pale ale. It's more kind of a, middle of the road, middle of America, straight ahead, nice and balanced, more looking towards that English nod to the pale ale, but still a little bit hoppier than the English.
All right. I think this beer would be awesome on cask.
I think you're right. That would be awesome.
Like, it just seems like it has that that cask quality that's like almost warming, or it just seems right for cask.
Yeah, I think it would be delicious. I wonder if they experiment with any of that stuff down there, if they have any sort of brew pub or anything like that. Maybe not, since they're one of the first package breweries, but I don't know.
I would think Mississippi, they're still drinking down there. They're drinking so much they can't package it all. That's But
I would say nice quaffable pale ale. I think this is balanced and right on point.
Should we finish these up and move on to the pecan?
Absolutely. Cheers.
Ken, I'm ready for the medal winner here.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's bring the gloves out for the champion, as they say.
Right, so this is the Southern Pecan.
Southern Pecan, which won the 2006 bronze medal in the specialty beer category at the World Beer Cup.
Okay.
So, pretty intriguing beer. It's the first beer in the world, according to the label, to actually incorporate whole roasted pecans into the beer itself. So that's something right there.
Yeah, I would almost think it's more of a holiday beer, but I think this is year-round offering from them too.
Yeah, this is their English-style nut brown ale, and how could it not be with actual pecans in it? But yeah, sounds like a pretty tasty beer. If it's gotten those kinds of accolades, then it must be delicious.
Wow.
Let's check it out.
Well, another really nice looking beer.
Not quite as clear as the pale, but really appealing. A nice deep, almost a little bit deeper than a ruby, but not quite a dark brown.
Yeah. And then nice fluffy head on mine. You got the beginning of the pour, but still.
Yeah, good looking beer. Actually, noticing a little bit of hop on the aroma, which you normally don't get for a style like this. I mean, it's got that nuttiness for sure.
Right, and an English style nut brown. You wouldn't think that would have like almost no hop.
Right, that's what you would expect. I mean, not to say that it's a super hop bomb, but you actually do pick up a little bit of that citrus note.
Huh. Yeah, it smells good.
Yeah.
A little nutty, woody. Like, yeah,
Nice
got like
malty.
a forest in there.
Cheers.
Oh, wow.
It's got a little bit of tartness to it, which I wasn't expecting from the style.
But you don't think that's a off flavor or anything?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pleasant. I think it might just be some of those hops giving some of that tart, lemony, citrus type of note.
It's really nice. It's really clean. I guess I don't get a lot of pecan, but then again, I don't know if pecan have a lot of flavor. Like, they're sweet and nutty.
That
but
would be extracted in the brewing process. Yeah. I get it, just a slight faint kick right on the finish. You get kind of a nutty, woody type of character to it, but it's not in your face roasted pecan
or
all the way
pecan
through.
pie or something like that.
No. Yeah, it doesn't even have the sweetness of a pecan pie.
No, for being a nut brown, it's not overly sweet. It's especially what you would expect from it's not a holiday beer, but I go back to that. Like you get a lot of those same flavors, but it's not sweet or candied.
Yeah, this might even be drier than the pale.
Yeah, I'm actually liking this better than the pale, which makes sense. It won the award. So.
Yeah, not really exactly what I expected. I expected like a bigger, sweeter malt character, but I think it's a really nice balanced beers, and that's what I've noticed from this brewery is that they do things in balance and maybe tending towards the English style of brewing as opposed to the West Coast American style. And
Maybe
they could have gone either way, being in the middle of both of them. So
maybe since they are a new brewery and they're sticking to maybe guidelines a little more and trying to be like, this is the English
more traditional.
brown, or
But the important thing is they're making good, clean beers. So
yeah, well, these are really good. And so we can't get these here in Chicago, but if you see them, I'd definitely pick up their stuff.
yeah, I would definitely put my recommendation stamp on that for sure. It's good, solid beers. Can't argue with that.
Well, I'm gonna have no problem finishing this.
Yeah. So
cheers, and thanks for watching.